Well, hello out there, and welcome back to Doggone RV'N. I finally finished all my videos that piled up on me as usual again, and they'll be coming out every 3 days or so until the end of the year. But I thought maybe I could put in some little short ones in between all those to give you guys an idea of what a sensible, rational person does traveling with two dogs in a 19-foot compact RV, and how I have learned to enjoy living in the desert during the winter. Because right now, if I was home, I'd be building an ark, I'll tell you that. I'm a little chilly, even in the sun. I just finished off a delicious chocolate banana smoothie. That's what I like. When I upgraded this thing over the past 7 years, I told the RV shop I was working with all those times that I wanted to plug anything into this rig I can plug in at home, and that includes AC. So it took 7 years, but I'm done. The only thing I'm lacking, I find, for the places I go is Starlink, and I'll have that installed this spring, or next spring I should say. And I think I will be pretty much set. I might upgrade my old 2007 TV in here because it's anything but smart. And I think with that and the Starlink system, I'll be ready for anything. I'm watching the girls walk around my feet here. Ooh, okay, yeah, a little shaky. That was a good cold chocolate banana smoothie. The girls keep changing positions. They'll go out here in the sun until they get too hot. Then they'll go over here in the shade and lay down together. But anyway, I thought I'd start making little, what do they call it, blogs of living in the desert in a small, compact Sprinter van RV with two very energetic puppies. Ember is a year and 2 or 3 months, and Spirit is going to be a year in January. So they got a lot of puppy energy. I'm in a good place here. I prefer staying in La Posa North up here, just outside of the town of Quartzsite. And that's because it's so much more quieter and calmer, and the traffic is so less. The only time I go down to La Posa South is to dump my tanks and fresh up with fresh water. That down there is Party Central. That's where you're going to find all the circus tents, the lights, the karaoke, the loud music, the bonfires, everything that would make you remember high school parties out in the woods getting drunk. Yes. So if you don't want that, and you don't mind having to pick up and go down to La Posa South to dump your tanks and get fresh water, La Posa North is a whole new world of calm, quiet serenity. So, yeah, that's where we like to stay. And it's fun just to go into town sometimes and look around and see who's walking around. Quartzsite can be like taking the tour through Walmart. You'll see a lot of interesting people. So, yeah, we've had fantastic weather. We've been on the road now for, let me see, over 2 months, nonstop. So now we're here, and we're just going to relax. I've got to wipe down my RV. The interior has several layers of dust I need to wipe down so I can even read the numbers on my dashboard, and then just kind of rearranging things as I go through my supplies and trying other things out, making notes. That's going to make our next time down here so much better than it even is now. So Ember is out on the watch. She hears something, she sees something. That's what I like about dogs. Dogs are really earth sensitive. They'll lay on the earth, they'll listen to the earth, they'll feel the earth. Now I've got dog pad beds down here, and what they'll do is they'll lay on it, but their head will be resting on the earth. And that way they can listen to it, they can feel it, they can sense it. And if anything's going on, they'll be the first to know. So, yeah, I can't believe there's so few people up here in La Posa North. It makes me wonder just how big of a population the Canadians make up of quartzite down here in the LTVAs. It must be massive, because I've been down here this time before, and this place is like, you're lucky to find a place far enough away from the guy next to you that you don't hear him in their RV shouting and hollering and cussing and whatever, you know. But this is great. Nobody's running generators. More people have solar panels up, and it just makes it so much more enjoyable in the desert. What you looking for, Ember? Whew. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I think I'll be making little snippets of our life here in Quartzite in our van with the girls, and then I'm going to start working on those videos of all the upgrades and improvements I've done to this 2007 or 2008 Pleasure Way Ascent. When I bought this thing, I bought it in 2018. And by those standards, this thing was a stripped model. Like, it had the, usual little mini bathroom, shower bathroom, whatever you call it, wet bath. And it had the fold-down couch. And it had the TV and a 2007 Clarion CD player, ancient fossil. And then it had the batwing antenna, which was more like rabbit ears than anything else. And it had the awning, thank goodness. It didn't have a backup camera, so you couldn't see shit out the back. But, yeah, it was in my price range, being 10 years old. And so, according to the newer one, stripped down, nobody really wanted it. So I got it, and I've spent several years upgrading it to being as nice as the brand new ones that cost $160,000 and has all that computer crap in it that you need an IT guy to figure out what the lights mean. So I bypassed all that crap by getting an older one, simpler one, and then changing it the way I want it. So that'll be part of the story of the 7 episodes of how I changed my RV into my own style. So, let's see. What time is it? Maybe I better stand out in the sun. I'm still a little chilly from that cold, delicious chocolate banana smoothie. Okay, let me get up here. Walk around. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, you can see there's hardly anybody where we're at, which is great. I see people way over there driving by real slow, and they just disappear into the sunset. But let's go over here, see what's going on. We got Ember down here just soaking up the sun. Which, there she is. She's protecting the rear. And then we'll go up here to where Spirit is. And Spirit's protecting the front. There's Spirit. So, oh boy, that sun feels warm. It's warming me up right now. But yeah, I thought it'd be interesting if I did some vlogs in between the videos that are coming out and that I will be making later, to let everyone know that a normal, regular person can really enjoy being on their own with their dogs in their little RV out here in Quartzsite area. So, yeah, look at all these people with, you know, Class A's and Class C's and Super B's, and I'm going, well, yeah, must be nice to have that kind of money, but do you really need to drag your house with you? Like, keep it simple. Keep it minimalistic if possible. And you will find that you will feel freer and happier without taking all the stuff you have at home with you on these trips. Learn to live without so much, and you'll be so much happier. Okay, well, that's it for now. I hope you guys will watch for the next installment of Living in the Desert, and we wish you well. So, as the girls and I always say, we wish you happy trails, and woof, woof. Catch you later. Oh, that was good. Now to do the dishes. Well, I gotta unpile everything here so I can actually do the dishes. Then, time for house cleaning. Catch you later.